Congratulations on the victory. I know you would have preferred to get a finish if you could, but obviously, a solid decision over a ranked fighter. So, how'd you feel about your performance?
Good, man. I can't complain, man. I'm really happy to get that mat time in. So, and like you said, it's a victory. I was just here a couple of days ago. I told you guys, man, as long as it's a W, I'm happy.
Physically, how did you feel in there overall? You know, you'd been through a lot to get to this stage.
Physically, health-wise, I felt fine, but it took me a little bit of time to get my feet under me. I feel like that first round was kind of getting back to, we do this, And then from the second round on, I was more comfortable. But then I got caught in the eye. My vision went blurry in the end of the second, and at the third, it was just gone. Like all of this was gone. But it's all good, man. I've been working on trying to stay focused, stay in the zone, just not looking for power shots. So I think I was able to stay real composed and stick to the game plan in this fight.
Knowing that, how challenging was the third round? I mean, you're only able to see half your field of vision.
Very, because in that third round, I was worried about my own feints, because I was trying to use those feints to set up the leg kick. But there was one time when I feinted, and I thought he was out of reach, and then he caught me with a punch. I was like, oh, shit, my depth perception is a little off, So I was a little bit worried. I had to wait until, around 1 minute left, I started being able to see again. Then I was able to be a little bit more composed.
I guess the opening round was his most effective round. I mean, did his grappling surprise you? He got to some pretty advantageous positions there. Was that a surprise for you?
No, not at all. It's he was able to catch me with a good takedown, but it didn't last long. There was no real control time, and I was able to work my back defense, so I didn't feel like I was in any danger. As soon as he tried to put the hook in, I was able to step right over. Shout out to my boy Garrett Lineberger, man. We've been working on that position all camp, so he really, really helped me out.
It looked like the leg kicks were doing a lot of damage. I mean, did you feel like you were slowing him down and really hurting him with those?
Definitely. Especially once I started seeing him wobbling and he couldn't really put much weight on it, I kind of knew it was a done deal. I'm an avid move spammer. I believe in spamming moves. If you play video games against me, I'm gonna hit that move about 1,000,000 times until you make me stop. So once I heard him with that leg kick, I was like, oh damn, we're gonna do this all day.
I think pretty much everybody had the fight for you that I saw anyway. But was there any concern? I mean, there were some close rounds. Was there any concern did we?
Yeah, for sure. I don't disrespect anybody in this game, And Alex, I think Alex been in the UFC for 12 years. So I was 16. I was still in high school, And you guys know I was a fan before I was ever a fighter. And the fact that Alex is an OG anime head, do you know how much that means to me? So it's really cool, man, that I get to compete against these guys now. I'm a big fan of Bruce Leroy, so I will never disrespect him, even though I'm the favorite. I never approach this fight as if I was the favorite.
And you had a call out ready, Bryce Mitchell. I mean, maybe not a call out, maybe that's the right way to say it, but just a match that you'd like to see, right? So why is that the fight that you want?
Because I want to test myself against Bryce, man. Bryce put up a post a while ago asking for an opponent, and I had commented on it that I wanted to be his opponent, and he liked it. So I thought I was getting a fight with Bryce, and then a week later they announced that he was fighting Edson. So I was like, oh, he just toyed with me,
I guess last thing for me, as you sit there right now, I mean, how do you feel? Like, you said you want to stay busy. I mean, how fast do you want to turn this thing around? Do you need some time off? What would be an ideal?
I don't really need time off, man. As soon as this eye gets okay, I'm gonna be right back to practice. I'm gonna be back practicing, but once the eye gets better, I'm gonna be back sparring again. I don't really feel anything. My legs are a little shaky, but the only thing right now that I feel is my eye.
Vision back yet?
Yeah. The vision came back at the end of the fight. At that when I was in the doctor's room, it came back.
Hey, Sadiq.
Yes.
You talked on Wednesday about your sickness and COVID. Did you feel any of that tonight?
You know what, man? It's like a mental game, because I want to say that I didn't feel it, but at the same time, I felt like, man, I feel like a little bit more tired than I usually am. But I think it was just in my head, man. I think I'm good. Like I said, it's all in the past. Just knock on wood, it'll never come back.
Not gonna win. And then finally for me, man, just how good does it feel to get back in the win column after suffering your first UFC loss and just all that time away? How's it feel?
Man, it feels like home, man. nobody plans on losing. Arnold is a very good fighter, but I definitely think I could beat him. And like as you guys saw, the fight was such a close fight. Those 2 strikes and those 2 rounds changed the whole fight for me. And it's one of those things that like sooner I'm gonna get that one back. I'm gonna get it back for sure.
Congratulations.
Thank you. Anybody want to ask about my clothes? Oh yeah, it's from my mom. My mom sells these African clothes on her websites. So if you guys want to purchase some African attire, go visit taizadered.com or follow her on Instagram. I always give my mom a shout out. So I made sure I wore one of her clothing so you guys could pick it up from her site. Show her some love, man. She's a beautiful soul. She raised me. I'm pretty cool, so she got to be cool herself.
What's her Instagram page?
Instagram is Taye Adired, TAYEADIRE. If you follow me, you'll see me post her all the time. So support her business, please.
Well done, sir. Well done.
Hello.
So congratulations on your victory. I guess how happy are you with your performance this evening?
宋，首先恭喜你拿到了胜利，也就是你今天晚上拿到这样的胜利，你有多开心？
其实，在笼子里的时候我挺开心的，但是现在我就感觉挺累的，因为这场比赛我非常努力，然后现在我就很放松，然后就是想休息一下。
After the fight in the octagon, I was very happy, and now I come down and I feel tired because I prepared very hard for this camp. Yeah.
You were very aggressive from the start. Was the plan always to be that aggressive, or was it just something you saw early on?
你一开场的时候就很有攻击性，这是你本来就是一直计划是这样的一个风格，还是说当时你就看到了可以这样做？
没有，因为我感觉今天我的状态比较好，然后我的教练其实跟我说我要上去就是先防守，然后移动，这样。
Actually, my game plan was to do offense when I first get on. My coach, that's what my game plan for my coach. But I feel I'm better, so I do that way. Yeah.
As you were having success on the feet, was there any concern at all because he's a great striker as well that maybe exchanging punches would be a bad idea?
那就是因为他也是一个很好的一个站立的拳手，那你当时会觉得说会有点危险吗？就是换拳的这种。
我没有觉得危险，因为我觉得我比他快，我比他重，我的拳更有穿透力。
I don't feel any danger in any exchange because I feel I'm faster and also powerful in punches.
Nice. The uppercut was the one that put him out. Was that a punch that you knew you would be using in this fight?
当时就是一个上勾，给他 KO 了，这是你计划好要用的吗？
没有，其实我没有计划用上勾 KO 他，因为这个组合我每天都在训练，然后也非常感谢我的拳击教练，然后教了一个很好的上勾拳。
I was not planning for any uppercut, but I practiced those combos every day. I really want to thankful for my boxing coach. He taught me some good uppercuts.
Nice. And you didn't follow to the ground, so was it clear to you after you landed that he was done at that point?
就是当时你打的时候，他就倒在地上了，你自己知道说就已经完了吗？比赛？
因为我第一个打晕他的时候，我就觉得我应该会 KO 他，然后我就一直在抓时机。对，那个就是我知道会发生的结果。
I feel that there was a punch before, and I feel he's kind of loose, and then I know there's gonna be a moment that I will do that, so I know that.
And you want to fight Dominic Cruz. I guess why is that the matchup that interests you?
你校正了武王克鲁兹，为什么跟他对决你会想要？
因为我就是从小看他的比赛嘛，然后也特别喜欢他的风格，然后我想看看我的风格跟他的风格打一下会发生什么，然后很好奇。
I watched his fight since I was a young kid, and I like him very much. I like his style, so I'm curious. What about my style with his style? What's gonna happen?
Nice. Last thing for me, I mean, you're still so young, but you're at the top of the division now. You beat Dominic Cruz. I mean, how soon do you envision yourself fighting for a title here in the UFC?
你还是很年轻那如果你就是打武王，或者是你已经在一个很高的一个排名了，那你自己会感觉什么时候你能够往那个冠军的腰带去挑战
就像我之前说的，我就是拿下下一场比赛，拿下下一场比赛，然后他来了就来了。
Like I said before, I'm just keep taking all my fights and then win the fight, and then we'll be there. Any more?
Thank you.
Guys.
Well, Magomedov, congratulations. Obviously, a very thorough victory for you tonight. How happy are you with your performance tonight?
Магомед, поздравляем тебя с победой. Расскажи, как ты себя чувствуешь после победы? Рад ли ты этой победе?
Спасибо за поздравление. Я рад, что я выиграл, но, в общем, я доволен.
Thank you for congratulations. I'm happy that I won. To be honest, it is what it is.
I guess the only difficult spot for you was the second round when you got clipped. I guess how hurt were you in the second round?
Самый тяжелый момент в бое, мне кажется, был во втором раунде, когда он попал по тебе. Прокомментируй это.
Да, он меня зацепил в конце второго раунда. Но я контролировал все. Чуть-чуть меня болтануло, но я все чувствовал. Все было под контролем. Поэтому я не переживал.
Yeah, he caught me late in the second round. He wobbled me, to be honest, but I stayed calm and composed and avoided another punches.
You certainly were in control on the feet, but I think a lot of us were surprised you didn't grapple more. Was that the plan coming in or something you kind of decided in the flow of the fight?
Ты очень уверенно себя чувствовал в стойке, но ты не пытался его перевести вообще. Многих это удивило. Это был твой план?
Мы думали, что он будет бросаться, работать первым номером. Но получилось так, что он начал работать вторым номером, поэтому мы решили драться в стойке.
We expected him to move forward for the whole fight and to caught him on his mistake, but he preferred to move backwards, and that's why I prefer to strike with him.
So I guess when you say kind of it is what it is, does that mean you're a little bit disappointed that maybe there wasn't a little bit more action or that you weren't able to get the finish tonight?
Ты сказал, что ты несчастлив своей победой, рад, когда первый вопрос тебе задали. Ты хотел бы больше экшена в бое, больше ударов.
Ну, я думаю, этот бой был чуть скучным. Мы опасались, так как он бьет мощно, можно сказать, что я осторожничал. Поэтому, может быть, мне не слишком доволен.
Yeah, to be honest, I'm not glad with my performance totally because I expected him to make an entertainment fight, to strike more, but as I said, it is what it is.
You did get the experience of going a full 5 rounds tonight, so I guess is there any benefit in knowing how you feel over the course of 25 minutes?
Зато ты подрался всю дистанцию, все 25 минут. Ты сейчас больше уверен в себе, в своей функционалке и так далее.
Да, в этом бою я проверил себя, я давно хотел драться в 5 раундов, почувствовать это. Но я сегодня почувствовал, я доволен. Я думаю, мы уже готовы к большим вызовам.
Yeah, my goal was to fight finally for the whole distance for the 5 rounds, to test myself, to see if I'm ready for the title shot. And now I'm completely confident in myself, and I'm ready for a big shot.
I guess how would you describe this experience? Your first main event. It's done now. It's wrapping up. What did you think of being the headliner? Is it something that you're going to enjoy moving forward?
Твой первый main event в UFC. Прокомментируй это. Ты рад? Тебе понравилось это?
Да, мне понравилось. Было больше ответственности. Но я настроился хорошо. У меня получилось. Я доволен.
Yeah, of course, I definitely enjoyed it. I got a little bit more obligations and responsibility during the fight week than usually, but I enjoyed the whole process and I was focused for the fight and I won. I'm glad that I won.
I guess last thing for me, what is the plan moving forward? I know you won a title shot, so how do you get there? Do you try to be a backup for the upcoming title fight? Do you go there and challenge the winner? Like, what's the move here to get you into a title shot?
Какие дальнейшие твои планы? Ты хочешь быть заменой в титульном бою, который будет следующий, либо ты хочешь дождаться своего уже вызова?
Ну, конечно, я бы хотел биться за титул. И, ну, это зависит от UFC, от моего менеджера, как он сделает. Но мы надеемся, что мы уже заслужили биться за титул. 8 побед подряд. В полутяжелом дивизионе это очень тяжело. И здесь очень крупные, мощные ребята. Поэтому я думаю, я уже заслужил биться за титул. Я надеюсь, что UFC не оставит меня без этого.
It's completely up to the UFC and my manager, but in my opinion, I deserve the title shot next because I'm on the 8-fight winning streak, and some of the fights I won, I finished the guys, and I feel I'm ready.
Magomed, if you do not get the title shot next, is there someone that you would like to fight?
Если тебе не дадут бой за титул следующим, с кем бы ты хотел подраться?
Так как я не выбираю соперников, мне уже все равно, с кем биться. Я думаю, мне дадут, если не за титул, то претендентский бой. Но я не буду смотреть, кто, что, кого дадут UFC и кого выберут менеджера. Поэтому я думаю, я приму любой вызов.
And again, it's up to the UFC. If I'm not gonna fight for the title next, I will fight in the contender fight, I believe. So whoever UFC will pick to fight with me for the shot to the title, I will fight him.
And now that you're going to have some time, you're finally going to be able to play yourself in the video game. Do you have an opponent who you're going to face first?
Он говорит, сейчас ты уже подрался, все сделал, и у тебя будет больше свободного времени. Ты поиграешь в UFC своим игроком, и с кем бы ты подерешься?
Да, надо проверить, посмотреть. Ну, пока даже об этом не думал, я был занят этим боем. Ну, сейчас приду в себя, чуть отдохну. Я думаю, я поиграю с кем-нибудь, подерусь, посмотрим.
Yeah, I will definitely try my character in the game. For now, I want to rest for a little bit for a couple days, and after I will definitely try the game. I don't know who I will fight in the game, but I will try it.
Congratulations.
Поздравляю. Thank you.